Good morning. Reena?
Good morning, Meher.
Good morning. Hi. Acha, we are live already.
हाँ
Sir is joining us soon.
हाँ वो ज्वाइन ही कर रहे हैं. वो थोड़ा उनका वो नेट एडजस्ट कर रहे हैं, उनका ज्वाइन ही कर रहे हैं.
I am also getting disconnected.
अरे मेरा तो फ्रीज हो गया था स्क्रीन पूरा. कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था, तो मैंने डीपी को फोन लगाया. फिर तो बोला वापस मैडम रीस्टार्ट करो सब कुछ. वेदर आज बराबर नहीं है ना.
In case I get disconnected, Reena, just take over, because in between some network. Thanks a lot.
Hello Chaya ma'am. Hello Neeta ma'am.
I joined very early. Yeah.
No, we want everything to start on time.
Hi Reena ma'am, hi Meher ma'am.
Hello.
Hi Deepak.
Hi. Hi ma'am, Neeta ma'am. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Last year. Reena, Praveen sir is joining us for welcome address. Sir is joining us. We'll start soon. Good morning, Vilasni ma'am, Sneha ma'am, Raikwar madam.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Meher.
Good morning.
Good morning, Patkar madam. Good morning, Sneha madam.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Vaishali. Hello, Sanika.
New team for Staff Academy. All the
Good
best.
morning, all. Good morning, all.
Thank you, Villasmi ma'am.
Ma'am, the team is old, but we have not been able to work because of lockdown
Oh,
situation.
so sorry. I found it new. Like
Madam,
the
तुम्ही
first
attend केलंय
program with
बरं.
this team.
Ma'am, Pratibha Singh madam was there, na? She used to organize all the functions. So the team was not visible at that time. But we were there.
Oh, good. You all are visible now. And you all can take it further with lot of interesting activities for the staff.
Yeah, without her, actually, there was a lull last year, but now we have decided we'll reactivate the staff academy.
Yes, definitely.
Because last time Meher took the initiative, ma'am, that we will go to Raj Bhavan, but some or other way because of the
The
COVID,
lockdown
we couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a great new activity. Like,
But then the lockdown happened immediately at that time only.
yeah. Anyway, good beginning.
Thank you, ma'am. It's good ending rather. today. Has sir been able to join us?
No, he's trying with, he has some internet problem right now. He just once again messaged me. I'm joining.
Okay.
Hello, Anita madam. Hello, Sharmila.
हेलो गुड मॉर्निंग रीना मैडम
अभी हम लोग बहुत ज्यादा फॉर्मल हो रहे हैं ऐसा लग रहा है.
चल इनफॉर्मली
बरोबर ना छाया? हेलो.
हेलो
We are live, na?
हाँ, लाइव देर पर बहुत ही ज्यादा फॉर्मल होना पड़ रहा है. ऑप्शन नहीं है, सामने सामने मिलेंगे तो अच्छा हो जाएगा.
तो कोरोना को भगाएंगे तभी अच्छा होएगा ना.
भगाना पड़ेगा, अभी बस हो गया.
हाँ, मैंने एक वीडियो बनाया उसके ऊपर कोरोना के ऊपर जागरूकता फैलाने के लिए.
अरे वाह, दैट्स ग्रेट.
काय म्हणतेस?
रीना,
हाँ
can
हो ना।
you call sir
अरे
to
मैं
join?
सर को मैंने बोला कॉल किया, हेलो कॉल किया था, सर ट्राई कर रहे, कनेक्ट ही कर रहे हैं।
Sure.
प्रवीण सर ने ज्वाइन किया है। गुड मॉर्निंग प्रवीण सर।
Morning, sir.
या गुड मॉर्निंग मॅडम.
सर जरा स्पीकरचा ना नेटवर्कचा प्रॉब्लेम झालेला आहे.
नो प्रॉब्लेम, नो इश्यू.
त्यांनी परत मेसेजही पाठवला मला आता. हा सर आलेत, इनफॅक्ट हॅलो सर आलेत.
अच्छा,
हेलो
हॅलो प्रवीण सर, सर आलेत. मेहर,
हेलो
हॅलो
Yes.
सर, गुड मॉर्निंग सर.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर.
हेलो
Yes, good morning, sir.
सर
We
सर
can.
तुमचं ऐकायला येते सर.
हेलो
सर
we
यू आर
can
ऑडिबल.
hear us.
सर यू आर ऑडिबल.
Can I start?
येस येस.
A very warm welcome to all on behalf of HVPS Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala College of Arts, Science and Commerce, and on behalf
Hello.
of the staff and the committee,
सर
I welcome you all to
मेहर
today's function. Dr. Satish, are we audible to you?
हेलो
हॅलो सर ऐकायला येते.
हाँ आता
हॅलो
है.
येस येस मेहर प्लीज.
Yeah, let me restart. So a very warm welcome to all of us assembled over here. A very warm welcome to all of us. On behalf of Hindi Vidya Prachar Samiti's Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala College of Arts, Science and Commerce and the Staff Academy, I welcome you all to today's function, and I request our Vice Principal, Sir, Mr. Praveen Nayak, Captain Praveen Nayak, to deliver a welcome address and welcome our guest of the day. Praveen, sir.
Thank you, madam. Good morning, all. Good morning, Dr. Satish Pathak. Very warm welcome. Very pleasant climate. Very cool today. So I hope everyone is ready for listening to you and do some yoga. Our college association with Kaivalya has been long, and since last many years, our college unit has been doing yoga in association with Kaivalya Dham. This year also it was done, thanks to Kaivalya Dham and our director, Dr. Usha Mukundan, madam. Yoga is a very ancient knowledge as far as India goes. And recently it has been in paper, right, where various people or various, I would say, celebrities as well as people in high position have recognized yoga as a way of life, especially in these times of pandemic. So I feel, Dr. Satish Pathak, so with your talk, our people will be more enlightened, and the staff academy of our college has been very active in organizing a number of events for our teachers to enrich their knowledge. In this pandemic time, it has not been possible, but I hope that this particular academy will retain its glory and conduct more such activities for our teachers in future too. So with this short speech, I welcome the guest, and I hand over the proceedings to Dr. Meher Mistry and Dr. Reena Pitle. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Praveen sir, for your
Thank you.
kind words. Yes, Meher, please.
I now request Dr. Reena Pitle to introduce our chief guest.
Yeah, thank you, Meher madam. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our eminent guest speaker, Dr. Satish Pathak. He's right now associated with the Kaivalya Dham as a assistant director for the scientific research department. Sir is a retired surgeon from the ESI Hospital in Mulund. Sir is also a recipient of Yoga Ratna Award and a World PhD Chakra Award. Sir is right now, you can say that he's a pioneer in the introducing the yoga therapy to the especially to the new entrants to the medical field, that is the first year MBBS, as well as to the patients. He had started the OPD into the Mulund Hospital, that is ESI Hospital, KEM Hospital and the Cooper Hospital. Sir is also, you can say that especially he has authored and he has written 3 books, one in Marathi as well as in English. Yoga Abhyas, the Doctori Chashmatun in Marathi, and the Yoga through Dr. Sai in English, and Yoga as a therapy, a medical view for the yoga teachers. He is also uniquely thing that he has done that we can really adore him for this, that he has started yoga practices for the prisoners, especially into the Arthur jail as well as into the Alibag jail. And sir is also a PhD guide in physiology and yoga, and he has presented his international, national, state level talks, as well as conducted the yoga workshop to create the awareness in the yoga. Thank you, sir, for giving your precious time to us. Now over to you, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please make me host.
Yes, yes, sir.
And I have to finish at 10:45, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
sir, you can.
Yeah. Are you able to see the screen, PPT?
Yes, yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay. So I'll start.
So can you put it on slideshow mode? Thank you, sir.
Okay. So I'll start with the prayer. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmain Sri Guruve Namaha, Tasmain Sri Guruve Namaha. With due respect to Swami Kualananji, the principal, vice principals of the Jhanjhanwala College, the organizer, then the Irina madam who introduced me, and all the teachers of lecturers, professors of the Jhanjhanwala College. Today my topic is yogic and general tips to prevent the corona. Because at present, everybody is fighting against corona, and this time we have seen that second wave has reached to our doors and everybody is panicking. So in the wake of that, I'm going to discuss some of the general tips as well as yogic tips, so that you can practice it at home, so you can keep yourself healthy. Yoga, as you know, since Sir has said that we have got a long association collaboration with Kavaladham, so I did not give much emphasis on telling the importance of yoga. It is 5,000-year-old science, and everybody can practice it. That is important. From the age of 10 or 11 to 90, 100, any age you can practice, whether you are healthy, unhealthy, whether you are having any disease, whether you are having age 10 years or 50, 30, 40, anybody can practice. Now coming to the proper problem of the corona. Now how it happens? The virus usually enters into the nose and the oral cavity. Virus enters in the respiratory tract to the nose or oral cavity. When it enters into the nose, you get rhinitis, that means running of the nose. Then in pharynx it goes, you get sore throat, gale mein kharash bolte hum. Conjunctiva, if it is there, then it is conjunctivitis, and then it reaches to the lungs, and sometimes you may develop pneumonia, and you may land up in ARDS, that is acute respiratory distress syndrome. Now here it enters into the nose, virus, because you are standing close to some patient who has got a corona, he sneezes, and that viral load is thrown out by him, and when you are inhaling the same air, it comes through this ear, and then here is the nose, then this is the pharynx, the gala, what you say, and here it gets, and then from here it goes to the trachea and to the lungs. So how we can prevent that, we'll see in the few next slides. Now, first you get here, then another important thing nowadays you must be hearing, that patient gets multiple organ failure. It is because of the disseminated intravascular coagulation. Now, not going into the details, but normally in our body, the blood is flowing through the vessels without any problem. But sometimes what happens, suppose you get an injury somewhere on the hand, what you find, the blood is flowing, and after some time automatically it stops. How it stops? Because the clotting mechanism occurs and blood stops. Similarly, in the body, when it is flowing, there is no question of clotting. But if this clotting doesn't occur, what will happen? Blood will keep on flowing. So in corona, when this DIC is occurring, there in the blood vessel, the blood is clotting as well as there is a hemorrhage. So that is a very tricky situation, and that's why the multiple organ failure is occurring. Now, why one gets infection? Now, as you know, when the rainy season starts, now the forecast is there in 1 or 2 days, we will get a rainy season. And once the rainy season starts, you will find that few people, they get allergic rhinitis, cough and cold. Not all people get. Why? But there are two reasons. One is the higher viral load. If you are very close to the person who has sneezed and you get direct viral load, so high viral load. And second is, if you have got a low immunity at the local, that means in the nose, mucosa of the nose, pharynx and lungs, and in general. So either because of this or because of this, you may get infection. Now, where it affects at physical level, it affects the respiratory system. So when it affects nose, pharynx, tongue, eyes, trachea and lungs and alveoli, and if it is DIC, then all other organs of the body. This is at the physical level. And at mental level, You are worried. That fellow has got a corona. He was standing next to me. He was sneezing. If he has not sneezed also, retrospectively, no, he has sneezed. I think he has sneezed. And so you are worried. Then your mind get disturbed. Then you feel unsafe because you are reading or watching the TV every day. So many thousand people have been affected. So many people died. So you are worried. What will happen to me? And the fear of death is there. So this is at the mental level. Now, by yogic practices, how you can improve it? By physical improvement, that is improvement of the eye, nose, pharynx, and respiratory system immunity, which can be achieved by Jalneti, Kapalbhati, Ujjayi, Suryabhedan, Simha Mudra, and Brahmari. I will discuss it in later. Then few asanas to keep the flexibility of the body and improve the lung capacity, because the chest cage, the intercostal muscles in between the two ribs, they are contracting, relaxing, and then you are breathing in and out. So to maintain the elasticity of those muscles, few asanas I am naming it: Ardha Halasana, crocodile poses, Bhujangasana, Naukasana, Shalavasan, Dhanurasana, Vakrasana, Gomukasana, Tadasana, Parvatasana, side bending chakrasana in standing position. Now, all this we are seeing at a physical level, but what about mental level? So for that, we do pranadharana, that is breath awareness, just watching the breath, and then Kriya Yoga in this Anulom Vilom 10 times, Omkar 10 times, and Gayatri 10 times, and then Kavaladam technique, Dhyan or meditation, starting with the eye closure technique. So these are the basic things we should practice if you want to keep away corona from you. Now, what is breath awareness? Breath awareness is just watching the breath. Just close your eyes and watch the breath. By watching breath, what happens? The sympathetic activity is reduced, parasympathetic activity increases, mind becomes cool. Then in Kriya Yoga, Anulom Vilom is a proper channelization of the energy, like water canal, as we have got it tank over there, and the water is coming through the channel to the particular farm. So this is a Anulom Vilom is a proper channeling of the energy like water canal. Omkar is supplying to that particular small pockets of the field. So proper supply of energy to all parts of the body. And by practicing Gayatri, it protects the energy due to rhythmic breathing. So that is the importance of the Kriya Yoga. And by practicing Dhyan or meditation, it has to be practiced, which helps to heal the body on its own. And you develop confidence, how that we'll see in the next few slides. Yoga improves your immunity at local as well as general system. At cellular level, health improves. There is an improvement in the balance. Improvements occurs because of the balance between the pro and inflammatory cytokines. Those who are from chemistry side or biochemistry, they will understand the pro-inflammatory cytokines are produced when the virus enters in our body. This is the response of the body. And anti-inflammatory cytokines, they are normally present into the body. So the balance between the pro and anti-inflammatory cytokines will give the health. So when virus infection occurs, the pro-inflammatory cytokines increase, and the load of pro-inflammatory cytokines is more than anti-inflammatory, and that's why you get an infection. But if you are practicing yoga, we have seen this in the industrial worker. By giving yogic practices, their pro-inflammatory cytokines are reduced, anti-inflammatory has increased, and they have got health. So this can be achieved with this. Now, first, what I am going to discuss is Jalaniti. Now, what is Jalaniti? This is a Jalaniti pot, and we are taking lukewarm water into that. Little salt is added to that, and you apply it to your nose like this, so that, and adjust the angle of the neti pot. Water will flow from this side, and it will come out from the other side. This is called Jalaniti. Once you practice from this, then you practice from the other nostril. This you have to practice every day. Now, what benefit you get by doing this Jalaniti, we will see this. Now, this is the cut section of the nose. Sagittal section taken like this. You can see here inside the nasal mucosa. These are the turbinates, like a Kadapa platform you have got in the kitchen. So these are the turbinates. This is one sinus. This is another sinus. There are two frontal sinus, two maxillary sinus, and two ethmoidal sinus in this. These sinuses, they are small room which is lined by mucous membrane. This mucous membrane secretes little water, and it cleans these walls and throws out this dirty water through this window into the nose. Suppose this window gets closed, this dirty water will collect over here and you will get sinus problem. If you ask sinus patient, what is the problem? He will say, I feel heavy over here or heavy over here. Why? Because this dirty water. You see here, dirty water collected here also, here also. So you will get the sinusitis. Now, when you are practicing Jal Niti, what is happening? You are taking the lukewarm water, little salt is added. When this water flows through this one nostril and comes out from the other nostril, it will clean whole of this nasal passage. Now you are breathing in air. Lot of dust is there. So what will happen? That dust also go. So when you are standing next to the corona patient and if he sneezes, that viral load also go. So it will come over here. Now, if you are doing Jal Niti every day, whatever that virus load has come in last 24 hours, before it gets fixed over this mucosa, by doing Jal Niti, if it is thrown out along with the dust particles, they will not stay here and you will not get an infection. So this benefit you get by doing Jal Niti. Now we have added salt to that. What is the importance of the salt? Salt, it has got an antiseptic property. So it gets that also effect. Then if you put a salt onto the table in a one small utensil, what happens? In 1 hour's time, it becomes wet. Why it becomes wet? Because it absorbs the moisture from the atmosphere. Similarly, when you get a allergic infection or corona infection, what happens? You get a nasal block, you get running nose, because the nasal block is because of the swelling of this mucosa because of the viral infection. There is a water logging into this mucosa. Now, when you are doing Jal Niti, the salt into this neti water, because of its hygroscopic action, it will absorb the water from this nasal mucosa. The swelling will be reduced, the nasal block will be gone, and you will not get difficult in breathing. So this benefit you get by doing Jal Niti. Now, you must have heard that corona infection, they ask, have you lost smell? Are you not able to get the smell? So why this happens? This is the olfactory nerve. The ends of this olfactory nerve, they give the information of smell to the brain. Suppose there are corona infection occurring over here, lot of dust particles or debris are accumulating over this mucosa. What will happen? The air will come here, but you will not get smell. But by doing Jal Niti, whole of the mucosa covering this ends of the olfactory nerve, they will be cleaned and you will not get the problem of loss of smell. So this benefit you get by doing Jal Niti. So what are the benefits? It clears the nasal passage, reduces nasal mucosa swelling, organisms are thrown out, so chances of getting infection becomes less, opens up sinuses. These sinuses, when we'll discuss about the Brahmari that we'll be talking, these sinuses, they are producing nitric oxide. Now suppose this window is closed, what will happen? Nitrous oxide is produced here, but it will not come into the nasal passage. But by doing Jal Niti, this opening is not blocked, so the nitrous oxide production is proper and it will be going into the circulation. Now, what benefits are there that we'll see when we are discussing Brahmari. Then it improves smell sensation. Then salt adds the antiseptic effect. Then because it is lukewarm, the warmness in the nose and sinuses helps to kill the organism. These all benefits you get by doing practicing Jal Niti. So this you have to practice every day in the morning. As you keep it just near a basin and near the brush, you are done brushing. Then after that you do the Jal Niti and forget about it. Who cannot do Jal Niti? Those who are having eardrum perforation, they will not practice Jal Niti. Now next is the Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati, how it is practiced, I will show you first. It is a normal inhalation and forceful exhalation. How we do it? Just see. Just you have to breathe in first. Then make the chest part constant, don't make movement. And then the lower part of the abdomen, you are just to press it so that the air into the chest is thrown out. And then continue this process. So there is a normal inhalation, forceful exhalation. The part of the abdomen just below the umbilicus is moving. Just see now. Only lower part of the abdomen is moving and air is expelled out. So this is normal inhalation, forceful exhalation. How many times you have to do? You have to do it as per your capacity. Now, what are the benefits you get? Just before that, we'll discuss on the anatomy of the respiratory system. It starts from the nose, then this is the vocal cords, then this is the trachea. These are the two branches of the trachea. It then branches, and ultimately these are the alveoli. Millions of alveoli are there. These alveoli and this trachea is lined by mucous membrane inside, which secretes 1 liter water in 24 hours. It is used to moisten the air which you are breathing in. Now in summer season or dry air, the air is very dry. So this dry air, it can traumatize the mucosa of the trachea. That is why this liquid is used to moisten the air which you are breathing. Now this trachea is lined by inside by hair-like projection. These are called cilia. What is the important function of this cilia? When you are breathing in air, lot of dust is coming in. Those dust particles, which are also containing the bacteria or virus, they are entangled into this cilia, hair-like projection. And because of the escalating action, these dust particles, they are not allowed to go to the alveoli, but they are thrown out to the mouth and through the nose. So this is the escalating action because of this cilia. Now such an important lung is situated into the chest cage, and this is the diaphragm. When you are breathing quietly, this diaphragm comes about 1 centimeter down. When you breathe in heavily, it can 7 centimeter down. More the diaphragm can come down, more the space is made available, and more the air you can breathe in. So that is the respiratory system. Now you are breathing in air, normal inhalation, forceful exhalation. This is the Kapalbhati. When you are doing forceful exhalation, water dust particles are there in this passage. Water dust particles entangle into the cilia, hair-like projection. They are thrown out. So whole of this passage will become clean. So you will not get difficulty in breathing. Now, because the dust particles are thrown out, in those dust particles, the bacteria, viruses are there. So they are also thrown out. If they are thrown out, they will not remain here. If they don't remain here, you will not get chances of getting infection into the lung. So this benefit you get by doing Kapalbhati. Now, if you rub on your hand like this, what happens? After some time, it becomes red. Why it becomes red? Because the blood circulation improves over here. Now, when you are doing forceful exhalation, what will happen? Whole of this mucosa is rubbed. So the circulation of this mucosa will improve. The blood quantity just below this mucosa will be more. Now, this blood, it contains RBC and WBC. Now, WBC we are concerned because WBC are the one who kills the bacteria. How it kills? Suppose this is the WBC and this is the organism. So what happens? It comes close to it. It changes its shape and engulfs that bacteria and kills this. That is called phagocytic action. Now, if the blood supply of this part improves, whatever organism they have come in, they will be killed because of the phagocytic action, and that is how your immunity will improve. So this improving the immunity happens with the help of Kapalbhati. The lung capacity will improve. Now suppose somebody gets corona infection and these viruses, they travel down into the alveoli. So what will happen? They will infect alveoli. Somebody will get pneumonia, ARDS. But if you are doing Kapalbhati, you are doing normal inhalation and forceful exhalation. Now, suppose you want to inflate a balloon. So you take a balloon and you apply it to the pump. Now, how you put it? You just make half of attempts of inflating the balloon. Do you do it full pump? No, because if you do it full, what will happen? It will burst open. Similarly, when you are doing half of pumping, the balloon slowly distends. When you are doing Kapalbhati, when you are doing forceful exhalation, what has happened? Alveoli is closed, and then you are doing normal inhalation. So when you are doing normal inhalation, slowly it opens. So the elasticity of the alveoli is maintained. If the elasticity of the alveoli is maintained, the contraction relaxation will be proper. So by chance, suppose few organisms, they come and lodge over here. Because of the movements of the alveoli, they will be thrown out. If they are thrown out, they will not remain here, and you are less likely to get any lung infection because of the coronavirus. So these benefits you get by doing Kapalbhati. There are about 12, 13 benefits. You can just see here, I enumerated this. But the concern with the corona that I am telling you here. Who cannot do this Kapalbhati? This is important. Those who have got high blood pressure, those who have got high heart attack, heart disease, abdominal hernia, then major abdominal operation done. The one who has got glaucoma, that is increased pressure into the eyes, gastric ulcer or complicated peptic ulcer, pregnancy, they cannot do this forceful exhalation Kapalbhati. So what they can do? They can do Kapalbhati without forceful exhalation, normal inhalation, and without force applying, you do exhalation. So this type of Kapalbhati you can do. Now I will just show you what is the difference. It is very difficult to show you. Anyway, I will try to show. See, I am doing Kapalbhati. So just observe my hand over here, which or abdomen. It is just below the umbilicus. Now, when I am doing traditional Kapalbhati, forceful exhalation, you see the movement of my hand. So it is going very forcibly inside. But the one who has got this high BP, heart attack, they can do simple Kapalbhati where there is no forceful exhalation. So how it will be done? Just see, I am doing now simple Kapalbhati without forceful exhalation, where the movements of the hand are very less. That means you are not pressing your lower abdomen forcibly inside. See it now. So this is the normal Kapalbhati without forceful exhalation. So this practice you can practice every day. Now Ujjayi. Ujjayi is a friction breathing. Friction breathing means, suppose you are doing gardening and you are giving water to all the plants, and suppose one plant is at that corner and you cannot go up to that. What you do? You pinch the tube, water tube, and water goes over there. Similarly, when you are doing Kapalbhati, the forceful exhalation and normal inhalation, when you are doing normal inhalation, sometimes that air may not reach to the bases of the lung, the ultimate last alveoli. So for that, we do Ujjayi. What you do here? You have to constrict the glottis and then breathing, friction breathing. So what will happen? When you are pinching it, the air going in it will go with force and reach to the last end of the alveoli. How it is done? I will just show you. I will just little make more noise so that you can hear it. But it is not necessary to make that much more noise. So here, how you can do it? So when you are breathing in and breathing out, both times you are making friction. Now the traditional Ujjayi is done like this. This was one type, then this is the second type. Here you have to put your finger like this, and this thumb you have to use, or I'll just put it like this. You can see you have to breathe in with the both nostril, and when you are breathing out, you have to close the right nostril and breathe out with the left nostril. When you are breathing in with the both nostril, you are making friction. Again, remove hand. This is the Ujjayi. Now, what benefit you get by doing this? I told you the basis or the ultimate last end of the alveoli where the air may not be reaching. By practicing Ujjayi, it will reach over there. By reaching over there, the elasticity of the alveoli will be maintained. Then when air is passing through this area, when it is rubbing the posterior pharynx, when it is rubbing the posterior pharynx, this area, when air is going with friction through this area, if at all there is any infection or any debris are there, they will be washed out, and so your throat is cleared and chances of getting infection over the throat can be reduced. So these are the benefits of the Ujjayi. There are few more. It also controls blood pressure. It is also useful in asthmatic patient, because in asthma, there is a swelling of the normal opening of the bronchus is this much big. But in asthmatic patient, because of the swelling, it has become small loss. When he is breathing in, because of the atmospheric pressure, the air passes through this small opening. But when he is breathing out, that air hasn't got pressure, and so when he's breathing out, he has to apply, he has to struggle to come out, and that is why the wheezing sound comes in the case of asthma. But by practicing Ujjayi, this swelling gets reduced and you don't have to use any medicine for asthma. So these are the benefits of the Ujjayi. Now you must be familiar with the pulse oximeter machine. By practicing Ujjayi, the oxygen level increases. Normal oxygen level is 100%. I have tested in 300 people. The normal people, it was 97, 98. After 3 months of practicing yoga plus Ujjayi, it became 100%. In heart attack patient, it was 95, 96. After 3 months, it became 98%. In asthmatic patient, it was 85. After 3 months, it became 96%. So you must be, now you have been told, or you must have heard, that if the oxygen level goes below 84, 82, he must be hospitalized and he should be given oxygen supplement. So this also you can improve the oxygenation by practicing Ujjayi. So coming to Kriya Yoga, Anulom Vilom. How Anulom Vilom is practiced? I will just show you. Here, you have to close the right nostril, breathe in with the left nostril. Then once you breathe in with the left nostril, you have to close the left nostril. Then breathe out with the right nostril. Once you fully breathe out with the right nostril, you have to breathe in from the right nostril, close the right nostril, breathe out with the left nostril. After fully breathing out, you have to breathe in from the same left nostril. So that will be the second time. I will just show you 2 rounds so that you can understand. You have to make the position of the hand like this. Then you have to put your right thumb on the right nostril. Now I have kept the right thumb on the right nostril, and now I am changing the position. What has happened? I have opened the right nostril because I removed the thumb, and I have put my ring finger on the left nostril. So left nostril has been closed. So now just before you start doing it, you just practice it like this 5-10 times. So you'll get accustomed with this. Okay. Now I will show you the 2 rounds of Anulom Vilom. So I have closed right nostril. Then I am breathing with the left. Once I have fully breathed in, I am closing left nostril. Now I am breathing out with the right. Once fully breathed out, then I am breathing in with the same right nostril. Once I have fully breathed in, I am closing the right nostril. Left is open. I am breathing out with the left. Now I am breathing with the left again. Now this is second round. Once I have fully breathed in, then I will close the left and breathe out with the right. So this is the Anulom Vilom. This you have to practice 10 times. Then Omkar. Omkar is there to keep your mind thoughtless. This is the first thing. Science says that you cannot keep your mind thoughtless for more than 6 seconds. If you are awake for 16 hours, you can keep it only 10%. So 1.5 hours. Otherwise, you are always thinking of something. What you are thinking? Either yesterday or tomorrow. And when you are thinking, a lot of problems are occurring. When you are keeping your mind thoughtless, belief system is activated, healing system starts functioning, means body mobilizes its resources in such a way, your body heals on your own. And this is achieved by practicing Omkar. Now, what is belief system and healing system? In allopathy, there is no place for that. If you fall sick, you go to your regular family doctor. Suppose he is not there, what you do? You go to some next doctor. You take medicines for 3-4 days, but you are not happy. But after 4 days, you find your family doctor has come back. You go to, oh, doctor, good, you have come back. He says, why, what happened? Oh, last 5 days I was not well. You are not there. I went to next doctor. You have come back. Now it will become all right. This faith, that belief, this is belief system. And this is activated by practicing Omkar. If you type the name Dr. Herbert Benson, you will find he has done work on Omkar and he came to the conclusion, Omkar a day, keep the doctor away. When you are doing Omkar, how the Omkar is to be done, that also I have to show. I will show you. Here, you have to breathe in fully, and when you are breathing out, you have to chant Om. So first you say O. When you say O, both the lips are apart. When you say Mo, these are getting connected to each other. How it is done and how much time you have to say O? whatever the length of the breath is there, 1/3 should be O and 2/3 should be M. You'll see it now. This is Omkar. Another importance of Omkar, when you are saying Ma, you have close your lips and the noise should be nasal. The nasal sound causes the air while passing out. It is moving through all these sinuses and air is refreshed. So the nitric oxide production improves. And this nitric oxide is bactericidal and virus. It kills the virus. So it will help to kill the viruses or bacteria in the nasal and paranasal passages. The Gayatri, the way you think you become. If I say to somebody, oh, तुम तो अमिताभ बच्चन की जैसे दिखते हो, तो तुरंत खड़ा हो जाएगा, अमिताभ बच्चन के डायलॉग मरेगा, उसको लगेगा मैं अमिताभ बच्चन हो गया. उसी प्रकार यदि हम सूर्यदेव की प्रार्थना करेंगे, कहेंगे सूर्यदेव मुझे तेरे जैसा तेज मिले, मेरी बुद्धि तेरे जैसी प्रगल्भ हो, तो ऐसी प्रक्रिया बनती है, वैसे हम बनते हैं. इसमें जात पात का धर्म का संबंध नहीं है, ये तेज की उपासना है. This is the prayer for the source of energy which you can see with your eyes, the sun. Now how you have to chant, I'll just show you. This is the Gayatri Mantra. You must have seen written in the literature, scriptures. Now this is the line above it. This is the line below it. What is the importance? When the line above it, you have to lift the word upwards. When it is below it, you have to stretch the word. I will just chant it. Om Bhurvasva you have to say once, and this remaining you have to say 10 times. Om Bhurvasva Swaha Tatsa. Here is the line. So I have taken this word. Tatsa Viturvarenyam Bhargo. De ke niche line. So Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Tatsa Viturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Prachodayat. Like that you have to chant for 10 times. Then Brahmari. Brahmari, you have to practice. You have to breathe in first, then close your eyes, then block the ear and close the mouth. And when you are breathing out, you have to make the bee humming sound. I will just show you. I am putting my fingers on this eyes. I have closed it. Then I am putting two fingers on the upper and lower lips, so they are closed. And then two thumbs, I am just putting in the ear con, so that ear also get closed, like this. And then I am breathing in and making the beat.
Actually, Bluetooth works with Bluetooth radio.
Hello?
Radio will be the input.
Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. So I will show you how it is to be done. I have closed all these things. Then I am breathing in. Like this, you have to practice it. And when you have closed all eyes and mouth and ear, you have to lift your tongue and put it against the palate and then breathe out. You can, this is the Shanmukhi Brahmari. You can do simple like this also. You have to breathe in and then make the bee humming sound. By practicing this Brahmari, when you are breathing out, you are constricting the glottis or vocal cords. And then where air is coming out, it is coming out under pressure. So when it is coming out under pressure, it will clean all these nasal sinuses, paranasal sinuses. So whatever nitric oxide was produced, it will be thrown out into the circulation and fresh nitric oxide will be again produced. So this Brahmari, if you practice every day, morning 10 times, evening 10 times, whatever bacteria, viruses they have come into this part, they will be killed because nitric oxide again acts against the bacteria and viruses. So this benefit you get by doing Bhramari. Then Surya Vedan, here you have to do reverse of the Anulom Vilom. What we have done, we have closed right nostril and breathe in to the left and breathe out with the right. Here what you have to do, you have to breathe in from the left, breathe in from the right and breathe out from the left. But here you are not going to change the position. Again, you are going to breathe from the right only. So here I will just show you. See, I am breathing from the right, closing right, breathing out with the left. Now closing left, again breathing in for the right only. So breathing in from the right, breathing out from the left. This is only you have to continue. This is Surya Vedan. And the Simha Mudra, this is lion pose. How it is to be done? You have to breathe in completely, and while you are breathing out, you have to protrude your tongue out and widely make your mouth open and eyes open and see at the forehead. I'll just show you once. This you practice 3 times. When you practice, you'll realize that all these muscles, they contract. So the circulation of this part improves. So the pharynx, gala jo hai, the circulation of the pharynx will improve. So whatever viruses they have come over here, they will be killed. So this is Simha Mudra. Now, how you utilize in corona infection. Now this will be effective as a preventive. If you practice every day, you will not get infection. And if you get by chance infection, you can make it as use as a adjuvant. You can take medical treatment, plus you can add yoga so that the time period of corona infection will reduce. Your recovery will be faster. Now, who can do? The person who is in quarantine or isolation, he can do yoga practices. Person who is positive but is asymptomatic, is not having very symptoms, then he also can do. The person is positive but symptomatic. If he is mild symptoms, he can practice yoga. Severe symptoms, he have to take medical treatment only. All these patients, they will take medical treatment, plus additional, they will practice yoga. Now, what has happened? We are deviated from the nature. Change in atmosphere, change in food habits, indulging in hoteling, junk, packaged food, change in lifestyle, no health awareness. That is why the corona has come. And because of the corona, what has happened? Lockdown. What we say? That government has punished us. Lockdown they have declared. The home health department has declared. Is it the health department? No. It is because of us. We are deviated from the nature. निसर्गापासून आम्ही दूर गेलो म्हणून त्यांनी आम्हाला हा जोराचा फटका मारलेला आहे. What are the effects of lockdown? Now we are getting enough time to look after our own health, look after our family members, enjoy the homely food, fulfill the unfulfilled hobbies. So that is the effect of the lockdown. So what are the benefits? It has taken back near the nature. Indirectly has given a message that follow the nature. Now we are all 21st century educated people. Do we need repeated punishment? So I think that we will follow the nature rule, and this nothing but the yoga practices. They come into the nature only. Yoga is an old Indian tradition, today's need and going to be tomorrow's culture. Now whole world is looking after it. Why we should be behind? Now what care you should take? Do not ignore the symptoms like running nose, sore throat, fever, cough, change in or loss of taste, loss of smell, breathlessness, severe body ache, general weakness, and any unknown sudden symptom. Because this coronavirus is very notorious. It keeps on changing strain. You must be reading in the paper nowadays that it has changed its strain. That why the infection is different type. So any unknown sudden symptom it appears, please go and consult the doctor. Don't ignore it. Don't take it lightly. नहीं है तो common सर्दी जुकाम है, अभी बरसात का सर्दी जुकाम है, वो हो जाएगा. Don't ignore it. Consult your doctor. Do not get panicky, but get your RT-PCR done so that you will know whether you have got a corona infection or not. Consult a doctor. Isolate yourself. home quarantine till your test comes. Once the test is positive, start the medicines advised by the doctor or health department and keep close watch on your symptoms. And a strict follow-up with the doctor. Don't ignore, because you have seen that it starts here and straightway it goes to the lung. And once it goes to the lung and ARDS or something happens, then patient has to be put on ventilator. So what we will practice to take care of the nose, Jalneti Kapalbhati, then care of the pharynx, Ujjayi 5 rounds, Bhramari 10 rounds, Suryabhedan 10 rounds, Simha Mudra 3 rounds. And care of lung alveoli, Kapalbhati as per your capacity. Those who are not supposed to do contraindicated, they will do simple Kapalbhati. And to keep your mind sound, Kriya Yoga, Anulom Vilom 10 times, Omkar 10 times, Gayatri chanting 10 times, and then Kavaladham tradition meditation. Now, what you do in meditation, I will just tell you in short. You have to sit quietly, keep your eyes open. You are watching as if TV late in the night. So what happened? You are watching the TV, and then what happens? Suddenly your eyes gets closed. So similarly, just sit and watch in front of you, and slowly your eyes will get closed. Once your eyes gets closed, just lie down on the floor or bed and on the mattress, yoga mat, and just watch the breath. How the breath is coming, how the breath is going out. Just watch it for 10 minutes. Don't do anything. This will be the Kavaladham meditation. If sometimes I get a chance, I will take a practical meditation, a guided meditation for you people. Then other tips to keep away from the COVID is the be at home. Do not invite anybody at home, not even assisting for the utensils or home cleaning also. If you cannot avoid it, if it is difficult for you to manage, ask them to sanitize, wash hands with soap on entry in your house. Wear mask properly, covering the mouth, both nostrils, preferably double mask. Till today also, the people are not taking it seriously. Those people who are wearing masks, either it is like a miniskirt of 2 fingers like this, the both nostrils are open, or most of the time you must have seen on TV also, they are taking interview. Where is your mask? Yes, mask is there. Yeah, it is in the pocket or it is in the neck. So what is the use of it? You close your nostrils properly. Both nostrils should be closed. The mouth should be closed. Do not enter the working area till their presence. That utensil cleaner comes, let her go, then sanitize the working area after they go out, and then only you enter the area. Then other tips on oiling of the nostril from inside. When you want to go out, just put your finger into the oil and just put it inside the nose. You can use coconut oil. Then take steam every day. Saline gargles twice a day. Nowadays, one more new thing has come up, that don't take steam for long time. Just take 3-4 times, that is sufficient. Because if you take it for more time, you might be getting mucormycosis. Because of the taking steam for long time, these mucosa may get atrophic. Saline gargles twice a day. Drink warm water as far as possible. Do not touch face frequently. Just don't keep on touching face. Because this is, suppose you are touching somewhere, so you might contact this coronavirus on the finger, and you touch here, what will happen? It will come here, and then the entry gate is very close. Wearing mask properly, covering the nose. Use of face shield, those who are coming into the very close vicinity of the corona patient, use face shield. Wash hands frequently. Keep distance between you and the patients or relatives. Those who are going out for working, or with those who are working in the COVID wards, the patients are there. After coming home, take steam in both nostrils and also oral cavity. Saline gargles. Perform Jalneti, Bhramari, Kapalbhati meditation. Take bath after coming out home from out, and send all the clothes for washing. Apply oil over body before morning bath. Just you can practice it once in a week. Then few other tips, like taking half teaspoon of the haldi powder with lukewarm water, lemon juice every day, use ginger in the daily food, take more liquids, do not take heavy meals, have good sleep in the night, take appropriate rest. So this will help. This is somewhere I found it, I just put it. My dearest and nearest, east or west, home is the best. Take some more rest. Don't call any guest. Enjoy your home first. don't have an outgoing chest. This is our life-saving test. So let us be in our nest, and humble request as COVID is reaching Everest. So I hope you will follow this advice given by this banner. This is the first race in the world where one who stops will win. Stay at home, stay safe, free from the COVID-19, be happy, enjoy the life, and take care. Thank you very much. Hariom.
Thank you very much, sir. It was indeed a very, very wonderful talk for all of us who have in some way or the other been affected by the COVID pandemic. And the practical suggestions which you have given us are very much the need of the hour. I thank you for consenting to attend, to deliver this talk at such a short notice. It's been very kind of you, and you have kept strictly to our timings. So once again, a big thank you for that. Thank you to all the staff members who have joined us today for this function. A big thank you to Praveen sir for the welcome address, and to Reena Pitle madam for having arranged the whole function. Thank you, dear staff members, for attending and making the function a great success. Thank you one and all. I think with this we can end the meeting. Reena, would you like to? Yeah, would you like to say something? Yeah, a photograph.
Yeah, that is very important. Can you take it?
No, I won't be able to take it. I am on the mobile.
Okay. Just hold on. Huh?
Sir can stop his share screen.
Okay.
Sir, everyone, please, it's a request, please. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much for giving me opportunity to share my thoughts, because this is very much needed thing for the current scenario for all of us. And all you people are the person who are building the new pillars of the nation, the students, guiding them. So your health should be proper. So for that matter, I hope you will practice all that and you will keep yourself healthy so you can educate the students very nicely. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
sir. Reena will end the meeting.
Yeah. Sir, we'll end the meeting. Everyone.
Yeah. Okay.